Social media.
University life is often described as one of the most exciting chapters in a young person's life, a time filled with ambition, independence, and dreams of a better future. Lecture halls are full, friendships are formed, and possibilities seem endless. But beneath this vibrant and energetic environment lies a quieter, often overlooked reality. Behind the smiles, behind the social media posts, and behind the daily routines, many students are silently battling stress, anxiety, and depression. For some, the struggle is invisible, for others, it is overwhelming, and for many, it goes unnoticed.
I have been going through depression for some time now. Yeah. Things vitu ni mingi, but I say the major cause, some family issues, and me losing a good friend of mine. I think those are the major things that made me fall into depression.
Loss, grief, and personal struggles can deeply affect a student's mental state, especially when they are faced alone.
So the issues or the challenges I face day to day is waking up in the morning, looking yourself at the mirror, and not recognizing who's there, or the person looking back at you. And it's that shift. I just want to isolate myself. I don't want to be alone, and sometimes people take it nika like you don't want to socialize with people or what, and even you too like I just want to be alone. Yeah.
Depression slowly changes how a person feels, thinks, and even sees themselves. Simple daily routines, waking up, attending class, interacting with others become difficult tasks.
It's really affecting my academic life because hadi kuamka and like uko na class, like kuamka and you remember that you have to walk out of that door and go and face the wall and you are not okay. So inakuwa tu challenge ku attend the class, ku focus juu akili yako inashinda tu imeshift because you are not in a good place.
For students like Veronica, the pressure does not only come from within, but also from the environment around them.
Being that I'm a priest, I journey with the students and also with the staff members in various areas. We have psychological issues. We have mental, that is psychological. We have academic, because some students find it a little bit hard to decide on which course they want to pursue, even though they have already come in, so they come for guidance or something like that. So we also have a spiritual aspect of it. There are some students who they come in, and even the staff who also want spiritual guidance. Maybe they feel that they are spiritually dry, and they need to be guided. Some do not even know where they should be going for worship. And we also have other spiritual issues like there's some students, some staff members, when they come with some problems like they're being disturbed, like they have some demonic attacks. So first, sometimes they come when they don't understand themselves. So I will always take opportunity to journey with them, to guide them, and also to give them direction.
According to campus counselors, student mental health challenges are becoming more common and more complex.
Yeah, there are so many causes of stress. One is academic. Uh, some students find it a little bit hard to cope up with the classwork, maybe due to they don't attend classes, due to school fee, due to somebody comes in, he was not so clear in course that he wants to take, but now when he's around, he's in between. He doesn't know which direction to take. So one of them is academic. Many students are having a lot of stress, especially towards the end of semester when they want to begin their exams. Because you may realize that exams are there. Maybe one has not completed his school fee, and he fears that if he doesn't sit for his exams, he's going to defer. So these are a lot of stresses that they go through. Another one is about relationship. It gives students a lot of stress. They come here, it's always normal to socialize, to create friendship. And sometimes we realize that some students will engage into unhealthy relationship, and along the way they break up. Along the way something comes up like pregnancy. Imagine a situation whereby you are pregnant, your parents do not know that you are pregnant, you have to be in school, and at some point it will force you not even to attend classes because of that, automatically stress. So relationship is a very is another issue that is giving our students stress. Another one is pressure from home. You know, parents have got expectations from their children. There are some who want their children to attain a certain marks or a certain grade. There are also pressure, there are some students, they are here at the same time they are acting the role of parents. So you find that a student is here at the same time is paying school fee for his or her siblings back at home. The little money is getting maybe from help or from whichever source. We'll have to divide that back home. And imagine a situation where you are here, you as a student, and part of your mind is back at home. How will my brothers and sisters survive? You know, so it gives stress. And then finally, just on that issue, some students are coming from a background where parents are not even living together. Some parents are living together, but they are always in conflict. So when there is no peace at home, automatically you will have stress as a student. Thank you.
Academic demands can feel overwhelming. Financial struggles, especially around tuition and basic needs, create constant anxiety. At the same time, relationship issues and family expectations add emotional weight. Some students are not only studying but also supporting their families, caring for siblings, or coping with difficult home environments. All these pressures, when combined, can push students into stress and depression. In response to this growing challenge, universities are putting in place mental health support systems designed to help students cope, heal, and regain control of their lives. These include counseling services, peer support groups, and mental health awareness programs.
Yeah, so normally Uh, First of all, when a student come, when you come, we call those who are coming for counseling, we call them clients. When they come, the first thing that you need to inculcate in that client is that he is able, is having potentiality of coming out from whatever pressure he or he is under.
Counseling provides something many struggling students lack: a safe, confidential space to speak openly without fear of judgment. It allows them to understand their emotions, confront their challenges, and begin the process of healing.
Okay, at first it occurred when after the incident that I lost my brother, and all of a sudden things started going in a way that I couldn't handle it. Like the story began whereby it was on Sunday evening when I was briefly called by my mom. So upon receiving the call, I was told that I had lost the dad through road accident. So I had to go there and console with. All of a sudden, I'm the first born in the house, so everything was directly left for me to handle. Yeah, so it happened that dad attended one of the meetings, being that he was a politician. So when he was coming back on his way back home, he had a road accident where he was overrun by 3 vehicles. So he died on the spot. And it happened that a day before, he had taken my mom to the hospital because my mom was expected. But on that Saturday, before that Sunday, when the incident happened, they never got the doctor. So the doctor gave them appointment to come back on Monday. So my dad died on a Sunday, but on a Monday he was supposed to take my mom back to the hospital for a checkup. Yeah, because she was expectant. So all of a sudden when dad died, mom was also had to be admitted by that time because of her condition. So mom alikuwa admitted at that point, and I had to go back as the first one to stand with my siblings, the family of 4 by then. That were 2 girls, 2 boys. So there was a point whereby it was all about me, only me, to stand with the family members. So you get that at a point you tend to behave as if you're not hurting in order to give your sibling hope, but at night you're deeply hurting. So all of a sudden it happened that it was not the only burial that occurred, because that died on Sunday, and a cousin of mine that used to pay his school fees died of that. So we had 2 burials, and mom also gave birth a day before that was brought to twins. So it was all about health.
For Emmanuel, the loss of his father was sudden and devastating.
Okay, the challenges were, one, now you don't know where to start from, because you don't know who will pay the fee or who will stand out as a man, because by that time I was so young actually, but you get that now it is you and you.
In many families, the responsibility placed on firstborn children can be overwhelming, especially in times of crisis. But Emmanuel's story did not end in despair.
Okay, I had a cousin of mine who told me that it's not about giving up, because if you give up and your siblings, if they've seen your loss hope, then all of a sudden, how will they be? So I had to take that chance and see somebody. Okay, at that time, I visited a priest at one of our Catholic church who is a close friend of mine. So I shared to him, and he advised me accordingly and told me to have hope in life.
Through guidance, support, and counseling, Emmanuel found strength to continue.
Okay, some of the outcome is that now I'm here because if not for that guide in our castle, who knows, I could not have been here. I could have lost hope and maybe committed suicide, such a thing. So I'm here and it helped me, yeah, to bring family together. And also, yeah, I'm proud.
His story is a powerful reminder that timely support can save lives.
Okay, my only advice to them is that, if you share, you feel relieved. Like I shared and I felt relieved. And through sharing is where you get a solution, because you can be on your own until we are young at this stage of ours. So you get that we tend to take some of the decisions that are not necessary. So through sharing, you can get to be relieved and you can be helped before everything happens.
I've been here for the last 5 years.
Yes.
And at the beginning, those who are coming for counseling were very few. But now, beginning this year, I want to say that the smallest number that I will handle will always be not less than 5. It is 5 and above. At times, I can even handle more than 10 in a day. Like even as you come in, you found some already there.
Yes.
In the morning, I had 100 others, and I'm still having about 4 who are going to come at around 4 in the evening.
The increasing number of students seeking help reflects a positive shift, more awareness, more openness, and slowly a reduction in stigma. Students are beginning to understand that seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but a step toward healing. However, despite these efforts, significant challenges remain.
There are some students who are coming when it is too late. A student comes when maybe, for example, if he is a student having an issue with school fee, he comes at the last hour and he is not coming for counseling. He is coming so that maybe he can be given money. So when that money is not there, he will disappear and is not even ready to come back again. But you see, in our office, we help, we empower. We don't empower financially. So sometimes students come expecting to receive money from us, but unfortunately, they go back disappointed because they have not received that.
Late intervention often makes it harder to provide effective solutions, especially in cases involving financial crisis or severe emotional distress.
I've not yet gone to seek support because I think I'm still living in denial that I'm okay.
Fear of judgment, denial, and lack of trust continue to prevent many students from seeking help. Some worry about confidentiality, others struggle to admit that they need support. As a result, many continue to suffer in silence. Even with these challenges, progress is being made. Universities are strengthening their support systems, counselors are reaching more students, and conversations around mental health are slowly becoming more open.
University has really done a lot as far as that is concerned, because it is not only here that we meet students, we also go out for various talks. We meet with the students for various talks. Again, we are training students. For the last 2 weeks, we've been training peer counselors, and we are here to give them certificates. We have other training outside peer counseling training. Like we train leaders we train in different areas. So university is facilitating all this, and the school tries to ensure that we serve the students well. And then in many cases, when we also ask for support, like maybe financial assistance, they are always there to support. So the university is really trying, and I have to say that the university is still doing a lot and trying also to look some of the ways to improve this department so that it can serve school as it should in its best level.
But real changes goes beyond institutions. It begins with individuals. It begins with checking on a friend, listening without judgment, and creating spaces where people feel safe to speak.
Okay, if you have a friend, like, don't just assume they are fine every time. Unamuliza uko poa, and then they are like, yeah, I'm fine. Like, just ask, are you truly okay? Yeah.
Okay, the message, the information I love to put across to them is that you shouldn't be afraid. You should just trust yourself, and it's all about trust. So just search for somebody whom you can share with. It's not all about an outsider, but can also be a family member. Because sharing can help a lot.
If these efforts continue, the future of campus life could be one where students are not only educated, but supported, understood, and mentally strong. A future where no one suffers in silence.
Mental health is just as important as academic success. As awareness continues to grow, students are being encouraged to seek help, speak up, and support one another, because a simple conversation makes a difference. Otieno Yvonne, Dreamscape Media, Congo University.